Can you talk a little bit about how you've learned to make those decisions, that you should know when to quit? So often with entrepreneurs, we're told we should never give up, keep going. Can you talk a little bit about that decision and advice for others in terms of navigating that inflection point?
Yeah, it's a great question, because I think you're right that there's so much advice, and in many contexts probably helpful, of perseverance, the little kitten hanging from a branch, or the hang in there, and the almost advising people to like bash their heads through brick walls. And an amount of that is necessary, I think, for success. But part of this just comes from the overall approach I have, and I think there's 3 co-founders, all of whom I worked with at Yahoo. Yahoo bought Flickr and worked with on Flickr, and I think in every case I've now worked with each of them for more than 2 decades. So it's not just me. We have this approach to work that is a little bit more improvisational and taking cues from, in my life, cooking. For many people, team sports, or anyone who's worked in a restaurant, there's this kind of real-time interaction between what everyone else is doing and your understanding of what your role and how you should be participating. So whether you're a bass player in a jazz band, or play right wing on a hockey team, or whatever it is, that approach is less about executing against a very concrete plan that's immutable, and more about the synthesis of all the signal you're getting. It might be from customers, from the team, whoever, and then continually altering course based on that. And I think that makes it a lot easier to pivot. And I think I talked to a woman named Annie Duke, who wrote the book Thinking in Bets, professional poker player, and she's working on a new book. And we were talking about this mindset that I guess I always assumed everyone had, but maybe not, which is this continual estimation and re-estimation of the odds of something working out. And when we decided to shut down the game that made by this company, that ultimately the same company that made Slack, it was, I just didn't think it could work anymore. And I realized, maybe Henry Ford is right, or I don't know, who knows if he even said it, that whether you think you can or think you can't, you're probably right. It doesn't necessarily follow that you can if you think you can, but I think it almost definitely follows that you can't if you think you can. And once I had lost that, I think it was over.